Hello, and welcome to NK Solutions. It's your girl Kendall, and I am here hosting an impromptu live for today's Tidbit Tuesday. I am so excited that you guys decided to join me. I'm going to do a little etiquette first, okay? Um, I am going live today on Instagram, and I'm also live on YouTube. So if you see me kind of navigating both platforms, looking in both directions, that is what I am doing. I apologize for the impromptu nervous, but sometimes it's just like that. I work a 9 to 5, and sometimes I have to really try to get in what I want to get in. And I didn't want to make a video for this particular topic. I wanted to be able to come to you all and talk to you about it because these are the results that I have received from the survey that you all did. So, if you are on my NK Solutions email community list, then you received a survey last week just so that I could know how to better serve you all, how I can better provide the services that you are looking for. And so I appreciate each and every one of you who took the time to go ahead and do that survey. So that is what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about the survey, what came out of it, what I'm going to do to provide you with the assistance that you need, and also some wonderful things that I have in mind that are coming for next month. Okay. So, if you don't know me, my name is Kendall, and I am technically, professionally, I'm the owner, the CEO of NK Solutions, but I really see myself as a community organization's best friend. And I call myself that because I am the person that helps women who have a desire to want to make a change in their community. And within that, they find that sometimes money and time, not knowing the next steps and what to take, where do they go from here, allowing them to kind of be stagnant, or if not stagnant, just not knowing what to do. And sometimes we don't move forward in that vision that God gave us to help our community. And it is my job that I have been gifted with to help you not only launch and develop an outstanding community organization that serves your community the way that you see it in your vision, but also helps you sustain that community organization and continue to provide that valuable service in whatever it may be, whether it is an online ministry and you're spreading the gospel, maybe your story and what you've been through is blessing somebody else, and you're bringing forth a community, a support group, whether it is a nonprofit organization or a social change organization, whatever it is, I am here to help you and guide you each step of the way. So that is a little bit about what I do and who I am. And some of you have joined my email community, which I am so excited for. I really do appreciate it. And you guys voiced some real concerns to me. Some of you who are on my email community list, you have been on the email community list for a while. Some of you are new, and some of you have an organization already, but some of you have not started your community organization. Okay. And what I got from the survey was two things. One, a lot of you that have already started your community organization want to know how you can build your community so that your organization is serving your community to its fullest extent. Okay, you want to know how you can build it, how you can sustain it, and make sure that the people that you are serving are engaged in the resources and the programming that your organization is offering. Okay, and so That I wasn't surprised about at all. That is a question that I get a lot. The other one is people are not sure of how to even start a nonprofit. Okay. Now, that whole sector can be a beast in itself, right? Starting a nonprofit can be extremely hard and from the beginning because people don't understand. They just see that long form, that 1023 form. They get involved in their conflict of interest, their bylaws, their article of incorporation, and they just get overwhelmed with everything that they have to do. And I will be honest with you, there is information out here to kind of tell you what it's about, but there's no information out here to walk you through each step and to really guide you so that you can make sure that you have the vision that you have in your head is clear on that form so you have no issues when it comes to getting 501c3 certified. And so those were the two main things that came out of the survey. And based on those two main things that came out of the survey and from the services that I have been offering for the last month, I have decided to offer a few things for you all. So, one, I am going to be tailoring my email community a little bit different. I'm going to be talking about some of those challenges that you guys are experiencing, and I'm going to talk about how I overcame those challenges in my email so that you can kind of see that, yes, this is a challenge, but it's not something that has to keep you from moving forward in your community organization. A lot of times people just get frustrated and they give up, or they take a long pause and then people forget who you was and what you was doing and how things was going. We don't want that to happen. So I am going to be sharing exactly how I overcame those challenges. Along with the email that comes out on Tuesday called Tidbit Tuesday, my YouTube video is going to help you and kind of give you information that you can use to help you with guiding through that challenge. Okay. So I'm hoping that with me tailoring it a little bit in this direction, that it can answer some of these questions. The next thing that I have decided to offer services wise are packages. And the reason why I decided to offer packages is because I currently, right now, offer a lot of services. So, one thing that people come to me to help them with a lot is their strategic plan, which is great. I was surprised that a lot of you did not put that on your survey, that you needed help with your strategic plan, that planning can be a difficulty with your organization. And I think I didn't see that because you don't realize that the frustrations that you are having with your organization is because you don't have a strategic plan. Your strategic plan is going to lay out everything in your community organization about your vision. It's going to lay out the objectives. It's going to lay out how you're going to do it. They're going to be able to see how you do it. Okay. And not only that, you're going to have things in there about funding ideas, marketing ideas. How are you going to make sure that the information that you're giving to donors, to grant writers, or to, funders, that they can clearly see what your organization is doing. And that's what your strategic plan does. For me, a strategic plan is the meat of your organization. And when you have that foundation with your strategic plan, a lot of the challenges that you are experiencing, you won't experience because it's going to be in the strategic plan. And that strategic plan is going to keep you on track. It's going to keep you where you need to be with your community organization. So, although you didn't ask me for that tidbit of information, I am going to really start breaking that down so that you guys can understand why it is so important. So, flip it back to what I was saying, services. So, I help with a lot of strategic plans. Outside of that, I do help with funding, marketing, and budgeting ideas, community building, and also like your quarterly analysis, like exactly how does that look? How is that for your organization? And also community organization programming. Okay, I help with a lot of that too. So those are services that I've already offered, but I have packaged services specifically for people who are starting their community organization. So I will have a basic package for people who are just getting started and they just need, the basics so that they can get moving. Outside of that, I will also be offering a extremely valuable package, which will be my community organization VIP intensive. And with that, that is for anyone who is starting and also wants to sustain their community organization. It's one thing to get started, but it is another thing to keep going. It is another thing to have the momentum, to have everything that you need in place so that you can keep moving with your community organization. We know that things happen and sometimes you have to pivot, and that is okay. But with this VIP intensive package, I will walk you through step by step on how to not only start your community organization, but if you've already started, teaching you the foundations you need so that you can continue on with your organization. And it includes so much. I am going to have all of this information available to you on my website if you're interested. If it's not there just yet and you want to know more about these services, these packages, you can book a free consultation with me and I'll be sure to make sure I kind of pinpoint what it is that you need and how I can better serve you and assist you so that you can be better served and assisted for your community. Not only that, so that you can have a breath of fresh air. Your community organization should not stress you out. It should not give you anxiety. This is a seed, it is a vision, it is a passion, it is a desire that was placed in your heart. And it is there not just because you're a good person, okay? It is there because you truly want to help your community, and God has a purpose for the people on the other side of your community organization. And I want to make sure that you have everything that you need. Not because, you know, I just care so much about making sure that you have this information, but not just because of that. It is because of the people who are going to be receiving what you have to offer. And I am truly passionate about that because I am a product my entire life. The reason why I can stand here before you today is because of what community organizations have done for me. So whether they handed it to me or whether they've given me the tools to give me a hand up to where I am in life today. And that is what you're doing. That's what you do with your community organization, okay? You change lives and you produce purpose. And I know it for a matter of fact. And so, whatever I can do, sorry, my phone rang. So, whatever I can do to help you to make sure that this seed, this vision grows to be this amazing testimony for so many people, I'm here to do it. So these are some of the ways that I am going to be helping you with some of those questions. So, just to kind of recap, the NK Solutions email community, they are going to be tailored to your challenges, okay? And I'm going to speak on behalf of how I overcame those challenges. The next thing is my YouTube channel. I'm going to give you information on how you can overcome some of these challenges that you are facing. Third are my service packages, okay? So whether you're starting or whether you already have a community organization, I have a plethora of information. And not only that, I have a plethora of tools and knowledge that I want to give to you so that you can not only start, but you can sustain. And last but not least, what is coming in April of 2023 are online courses. Yes. So if you are a person where you know you want this help, but you don't have time for the one-on-one sessions, or maybe you feel uncomfortable about meeting with somebody, face to face, and you are a self-learner, you really can do this on your own. I'm going to have online courses that will guide you. The first two online courses I'm going to have is the ones that you requested, which is community building and also how to continue to keep your participants, your community engaged in your community organization. So that is going to be one of the online courses. And then the other online courses is going to be the community organization startup basics, the basics that you need to know to start. And it's going to have that foundation that you need so that you can work your way into sustaining your organization. Okay. It won't be extremely detailed because it's extremely detailed, and the guide step by step, the more intensive, is in the community organization VIP intensive package, which is one-on-one. And I make that one-on-one because I really want to make sure that you are understanding, that you're able to ask me questions, that you're able to pick my brain. So you won't get all that in the online course, but you will get the foundation you need. And if need be, after taking the online courses and you want to speak with me, then we can book a consultation and then we can move forward from there. So that is the results of the survey, and that is some of the things that I want to offer to you all to try to help you with those challenges. And last but not least, so that I do not keep you for too long, is in March, I am introducing a new series where I do this, which is not going to be impromptu, okay? I'm not going to do that to you. But I am going to bring other organizations on board to do a live on my YouTube channel and on Instagram. And they are going to talk about why they started their community organizations, what has been some of the greatest experiences that they've had, what have been some of the frustrations they've had and how they've gotten through those things, and then to give you guys some tips of advice. And I'm doing this because I'm hoping that you hearing it from other people, that you're not alone in this community organization game, because this is not easy, okay? We're talking about other people's lives here. And even if we're not talking about a human being, say you want to help animals or you want to help the environment, all of that affects us, So I want to make sure that I'm giving you as much information as possible so that you can move forward with the vision that God gave you. This is not just something that's just placed there. This is your purpose. This is what you are meant to do. And I want to make sure that I am providing you with any and everything to make sure that this not only starts, but it sustains itself. And it can. There's organizations that have been around for years, and you look at them and be like, oh my God, will that ever happen for me? Yes. If you keep going and if you utilize the tools in front of you and utilize them so that you can sustain, so that you can be there one day. They didn't all start out with thousands and thousands and millions of participants. They didn't all start out with getting millions of dollars in grants and funding and donation. No, they had to do some nitty gritty hard work. Okay. And from there, they produced the purpose, they produced the life-changing results that people wanted to, they couldn't help but pour into financially, volunteer wise, in whatever way that that organization needed to get them to grow to where they are. And you can grow to where they are too. So it is my job to make sure that you get there. Oops. It's my job to make sure that you get there. So if you have any questions at all, you can hit me up in the DMs. If you weren't able to watch this complete and total live, whether it's on IG or YouTube, you can send me an email. If you're on YouTube, you can put some comments down below and I'll be sure to answer your questions. If you're on IG, you can always put comments below this live, or you can hit me up in the DM, whatever you prefer. Just know that, hey, I'm Kendall and I'm your community organization's best friend. I'm going to support you. I'm going to root you. I'm going to encourage you along. But more than anything, I'm going to give you the tools you need so that you can continue to change lives and produce purpose. So, community changers, let's take our visions to community change. I will see you all next week in my upcoming YouTube video, and you will hear from me in my NK Solutions email community. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your time. Until next time, peace. Bye.